And we're back here at the Thunderdome. An interesting occurrence just happened. The sound system would not play the national anthem, so on cue, a group of vocalists behind PA announcer Neil Beck began to sing, and the whole place was able to join in singing the national anthem. That's kind of cool.
It was very nice. Well done, and it was very patriotic.
It was. Yeah, and anybody that knew it, and most people do, went ahead and joined in and sang along, and that was actually one of the neater experiences I've ever had for a national anthem. So we really appreciate that.
Yes, well done.
Worked out well. As we get set for the Meyer-Baden Hop tip here tonight, you see these two teams coming in, the 3-4 Blackbirds, the 7-1 Blue Streaks, and you mentioned Blackbirds seeking win number 1 in the series all time. What do they need to do to get that done?
Well, one thing I want to mention, I think you got to tip your hat off to Coach Wadvogel. He comes in here with this 26-year, 358 wins and 285 losses. That's pretty impressive.
That is remarkable.
Yep, and you mentioned being the dean. He is the dean, and they have to take care of the ball against the press. That is number one for them tonight. How well they, keep control of the ball, not keep the turnovers down. And if they're going to make a turnover, throw it out of bounds. Don't let the Blue Streaks get it and go live and convert.
Yep.
Again, there's good turnovers and there's bad turnovers. A good turnover is when you throw it away and they can't score off of it.
Right.
A bad turnover is where you give it to them and let them score.
Easy bucket going the other way. Well, and that's been the MO for the Blue Streaks. Even in that PH loss, they turned the Patriots over a lot in that game.
26 times.
That's really, really pretty high level of defense that they play. Paul Martinez, Doug Kruger, and Todd Murphy. Those are our 3 officials tonight. Martinez, Kruger, Murphy. Blackbirds come in the black uniforms, white letters, Pettisville across the chest, and white numbers, a white stripe down the side with a tiny Blackbird logo down at the bottom of the shorts. Blue Streaks in white uniforms. If for home, they've got one navy stripe down the right side, no stripes down the left. Very simplistic, classic-looking jersey with an Archbold arc across the chest in navy and Archbold or navy numbers as well. And we're ready for tonight's tip. Here's the toss, and Garricky taps back into the backcourt to Thiel. And the Blue Streaks possess first.
1-2-2 zone by the Birds.
Slow down some penetration, perhaps. Here comes Kern. She tries to jab through the zone. It's not there. Pedraza lobs high post. Garricky, opposite wing. 3-ball on the way for Kern. Short. Rebound is a long one. Chased down over there by Olivia Miller in the corner. I'm sorry, there's Noelle Fox. She gets this one away to Kelsey Bennett. Bennett in trouble. She's trapped right away on the sideline. And tries to throw it off Pedraza out of bounds and does.
Yeah, she was right in front of the Pettisville bench on the sideline, and I just read Coach Wadvogel's mind. Stay off the sideline.
Did it again, yeah. Fox with 5 rebounds a game, got one on that possession. Here comes Becca Strauss, splits through the defenders, tries to go up and under, and has it knocked out and loses it out of bounds. So Strauss with a turnover on that one.
I called out a shot. She went for a shot, yep.
Okay. 7:19 to play, scoreless, first period. Pedraza at the top for the Streaks. Takes it to her right, now swings it back around left side to Thiel. Looking for the high post again to Garricky. Forward cuts through, nothing there. Thiel reverses it, Kern. She'll dribble toward the right wing. And they reverse it around, back to the left wing to Pedraza. Back to the top, here's forward. And there's that zone by the Birds. Into the corner, Kern looking for Garricky. Left block, spins into traffic and loses the ball. Miller comes away with it. Crosses over, trying to get past Kern, down the lane. Jump shot over Charlie forward, and forward fouled her. So Miller going to be awarded 2 charitable opportunities here.
Yeah, Miley down this end. She just tried to put the ball on the floor, and she wasn't quick enough because there's like 3 girls attacked her on. They got the steal. She's got to be a little quicker on the move.
Miller's first free throw off the mark, no good. Second one good. 1-0. Blackbirds on top. Pedraza brings it up right side and gets trapped, throws it away. Miller right there to take it away from her. She's going to push it up, trying to get some tempo. Miller, quick pass underneath. Finds Bennett, can't finish on the layup. Rebound grabbed by Garricky for the Streaks. Now Pedraza airs it out, gets it to Thiel on the wing. Back to Pedraza at the point. They go left corner, forward. Back to the top, right point, Kern. into the hands of Thiel on the wing. Cross-court pass, finds Pedraza. Now they reverse it around. Charlie forward. Right corner three for Charlie. No good. Rebound battled for. Garricky comes away with it. Shot up. Bounces around on the rim. Won't drop. Rebound grabbed by Miller. Gets it away to Bennett. 1-0 lead for the Blackbirds. Here comes Bennett down the lane in transition. Nothing there. Kicks out Strauss. Three from the corner. Air ball short. I think a piece of that on the shot from Thiel. Got maybe a piece of that, and the rebound contested. So the jump ball arrow favors the Birds. 5:47 left first period. 1-0 Birds. Bennett in the bounds. Puts it on the floor. Goes free throw line. Kicks back out Smith. Or Miller. Miller now to Bennett. Swings it to Strauss. Left wing. Tries to penetrate. Nothing there. Gives back to Miller. Got 2 blue streaks on her. Zone from the streaks also. Back to Bennett. She'll try at top of the key 3. This one no good. Rebound loose. Collected by Kern. Kern in transition. Pushes it ahead. Finds Garricky. Garricky past Bennett for 2. That's a 2-1 lead for Archbold. And now quickly on the inbound. Stolen away. Garricky got a piece of the inbounds pass. Back to Kern. 3 on the way. No good. Rebound Thiel. Shot up. Blocked, but a foul. Who did they get for that one, Krause? Madison Remington.
Yep.
That's her first and the team's first. So Thiel at the free throw line for Archbold for the season, 50%. Hard on the first. Starters still out there for both teams. 3 minutes gone by first period. Thiel's second on the way. This one in and out. Rebound grab by Bennett. Now Bennett, hustled by Garricky, is able to get around her. Pushes it into the front court, but throws it. Oh, Kern almost had a steal there. Ends up in the hands of Fox underneath. Fox can't finish the lay-in. It was in and out, halfway down, came back out, and it'll be a foul on Pettisville. They get Madison Remington for number 2 right away on that one.
Yep.
So Remington's going to have to come out. Her replacement, Grace Remington, 5'7"
You see that.
senior.
You see that foul a lot, where somebody misses a shot and then a defensive rebound, and then somebody goes over the back and with the ball.
Now Kern at the offensive end drives hard into Fox, who draws the contact. Shot no good, but she's going to get 2 free throws. Noel picks up foul number 1. That's the 3rd on the Birds.
You got to like how aggressive Kern has been.
Well, and that was what you mentioned in the fourth quarter with PH. She just started putting it on the deck and going at him and drew a number of fouls. Got some shots to go as well, and that really sparked the streaks. Misses the first on that trip. Second one in and out also. So Streaks unable to convert at the free throw line. Rebound grab by Miller of the Birds. Gets it back to Strauss, still in the backcourt. They got to get it over. Here comes Strauss, pushes it up into the front. Finds Grace Remington, then to Bennett, and looking for Fox. It's taken away. Thiel got a hand on that one. Forward ended up with it. Here comes forward. One-handed pass underneath. Kern for the lay-in from forward. That's going to prompt a Jason Waldvogel 30-second timeout. 4:29 left first period. 4-1 Blue Streaks.
High school letter jackets, custom embroidery and screen printing. If you're outfitting your team, if you need gear, get here. The Sports Place at Wassee on Ace. Your home for spirit gear for your favorite teams, high school, college, and pro, and great local service. Sports equipment from head to toe. The Sports Place has you covered. Fulton County sporting goods store. There's nothing else like the Sports Place at Wassee on Ace. Need gear? Get here. In the Ace Plaza, Wassee on. Go.
4:29 left first period. Blue Streaks with a 4-1 lead on the Blackbirds. Birds have had some opportunities, just haven't been able to drop some layups. Now Miller takes it out of bounds, and the pressure too much. She throws it away. Goes out of bounds, and it'll be Archbold basketball.
The Streaks came out of that timeout with man-to-man full court in their face, and Miller really had nobody to throw it to. Nice adjustment on Coach Ziegler's part.
Colonel inbounds. Theo gets it. Gets it to the corner. Forward left all alone. Right corner pocket. Three is good for Charlie. It's a 7-1 lead for Archbold. Again, the pressure from Archbold. Strauss gets it back to Miller. Miller looking for Strauss over the middle. They kept it in the middle of the floor and dumps it down to Fox, but she can't convert at the other end. It's 4 minutes left. 7-1 Blue Streaks. First period. Kern left wing, guarded by Grace Remington. In for Madison. Remington with the 2 fouls. Theo gets it to the post. Here's Kern. Spins to the middle of the key. Nothing there for her. No good. Rebound grabbed by Theo. Shot back up. No good. Rebound snagged by Noelle Fox. She gets it away to Miller. Now Olivia will push the tempo here a little bit. Comes off a screen, going right to left. Down the lane, left side of the lane. Loses the basketball out of bounds. She had a clear trip to the hoop and couldn't handle it.
Yeah, went off her foot. Had a nice drive. And got her right foot in the way.
Grace Hastings comes on for the Blackbirds, replacing Kelsey Bennett. Hastings at 5'2 junior. Into the corner. Here's forward left corner. 3. This is good for Charlie as well. She's heating up. That's 2 in a row. 10-1 Archbold. A 10-0 run. Miller gets it in the middle of the press. Pushes it up the left side. Gets it to the baseline. Jumper from Miller is no good. Knocked out of bounds by Pedraza. Miller's going to need to continue to be aggressive like that. Addie Kinsman checks in for Archbold, replacing Alana Pedraza. And now the inbounds pass to Miller. She goes up hard with it. Gets fouled on the shot. So Olivia will go to the line again. Foul this time on Thiel. Kenneth Thiel's first. Second on Archbold. And Miller's first free throw. Nothing but net. Both Pettisville Birds points on Olivia Miller free throws. Second one on the way. Good rotation. Didn't need it. Nothing but net on that one as well. 10-3. And Kinsman brings it up for the Blue Streaks. Gets it to forward in the corner. Lobs it underneath on the drive to Thiel. It's up and good. Forward with another assist.
Blue Streaks overloaded the zone. They had 2 girls open in the blocks. Nice pass to Thiel.
And Blackbirds break the press. Miller on the sideline has to get it away to Strauss. Dangerous pass. She drives free throw line and a foul called. Going to get Garricky for this one, maybe.
Yep.
Miley's first.
Yep.
Third against Archbold. 2:43 left first. 12-3 streaks up. Hastings takes it out. Trying to find Miller. Does. Miller puts it on the floor. Almost has it stolen. Shot up, but before the shot, she's fouled. Garricky picks up foul number 2 quickly.
That's a tough call there. She was going down for the ball, and I guess she must have made some contact.
That's the second.
Number 2.
Fourth on Archbold. Garricky going to take a seat. Grace Meyer checks in, her replacement. Quick inbounds. Here's Hastings. 15-footer off the mark. No good. Miller on the backside. Can't finish on the putback. Forward comes away with it. Blackbirds just shooting themselves in the foot. They're missing bunnies. And now at the other end, a big Euro step from Kern. Can't finish it, though. Strauss comes away with the ball. She's going to take it up the left side of the floor. Gets herself trapped along the sideline. In trouble. Throws it away. Kern there to pick it up. Kern, outlet pass to Kinsman. Kinsman looking cross-court pass. This one taken right back by Grace Remington. And now Hastings outlets to Miller. Dances and tiptoes the mid-court, center court line there. Able to get this one back to Hastings, and now Miller, they'll set up right point. Guarded by Kinsman. Dribbles, free throw line, dumps it down. Underneath, shot up good for Olivia Miller. Not for Miller. That was Grace Remington.
Grace Remington.
I saw the twos.
Yep. Nice pass.
Very nice. 12-5 streaks up. Here at the other end, Grace Meyer, 3 on the way, goes up top and hits the pole and still dropped in. Don't see that very often. No good, but nice look there at least.
Yeah, you don't see that where it hits the back pole there and right to the net.
So Birds basketball, they trail by 7. Minute 38 left first period. Strauss in trouble along the sideline. Back to the middle, finds Hastings. Hastings brings it over, goes left side. And she's called for a push-off. Wow. Grace Meyer got over in her path Offensive foul by Hastings. Wabvogel doesn't agree. I believe he told him that's one. He motioned something with one finger.
You don't think he was saying you're number one?
He didn't call him number one. No. I'm going to say no. 12-5. Archbold with the lead in the basketball with minute 20 left first period. Here's Kinsman, left point. Back to the top to Meyer. Blue Streaks spread really wide here. Taking a little time, forward with it in the corner. She's hit a few from the corners. Now they get it around to Kern, right wing. She'll dribble to give it back to Meyer. Top of the key, three for Grace. Hits off the front iron, no good. Rebound grabbed by Miller. Outlet pass to Hastings. Takes it up the left side. And again, the trap comes in trouble. Passes it down to the corner. Remington. Back out to Hastings. She'll swing it to Miller. 49 left in the first period. Miller puts it on the floor, trying to get past Thiel. Nothing there. Man-to-man defense for Archbold. And now Miller down the lane, past Thiel. Forward's help is a little late. Shot up strong, no good. Rebound grabbed by Remington. And contested. Ball loose on the floor. Jump ball to call. Archbold basketball. 4 fouls apiece. Both teams in the bonus with 31.4 left first. Kinsman gets it up into the corner. Now forward, left corner, back out top. Meyer gets it across. Kern, three on the way. Right wing, no good with 18 to shoot. Meyer grabs the offensive rebound, keeps it alive for Archbold. Now Kinsman, left point three. This is no good. Rebound grabbed by Bennett. Quick shooting there for Archbold. Not sure what the hurry was. But Miller now with the time. 6 seconds, 4 seconds to shoot. Miller gets it across, goes between defenders, throws it up at the horn, and a foul called just before the buzzer. Going to get Charlie forward for her second rather. That's 2 on her, 2 on Garricky. And this is going to put Olivia Miller at the line with no rebounders and 2 free throws. That first one for Miller, no good. Second one on its way, and that one is good. And so it's a 12-6 first quarter. Archbold wins the first one here at the Thunderdome. We'll be right back.
Looking into having your kitchen remodeled? Or is your fridge just not as cool as it once was? Come visit us at Direct Link Appliance Outlet in Wauseon to see a large span of your favorite appliance brands, including Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, GE, and Speed Queen. All of our scratch and dent and new appliances come with a full 1-year manufacturer's warranty, and we have the technicians to fix it. We're certified by all our brands to complete any warranty work that may occur, saving you tons of time by having to call locally. Visit us today at 1162 North Shoup Avenue in Wauseon.
McCutcheck Concrete in Lyons, Ohio specializes in quality poured walls. For a free estimate, call Sean McCutcheck at 419-388-6083. Always proud to salute the accomplishments of our students and athletes. McCutcheck Concrete in Lyons.
And we're back here at the Thunderdome. The Blue Streaks with a 12-6 lead as we head to the second period. In that first quarter, Pettisville got a 1-0 lead, and then Archbold rattled off 10 unanswered, and that's the danger of this Archbold team for sure.
Yep, they were. And Pettisville with the press. Charlie forward hit a couple of threes, which helped them, and they got a little cushion there. We'll see what happens here in the second quarter.
Forward with a couple of assists as well. She's accounted for 10 of those 12 points on the board, directly or indirectly. She also accounted for the foul at the end of the quarter.
Yeah, that was directly.
As the Blackbirds open up the second with the basketball, Miller will handle left point. Guarded by Kern, man-to-man. Oh, is this zone defense?
Yep.
It is. And now finds Strauss. Baseline. Nice cut from Becca Strauss in the finish. Good pass from Bennett. And gives it, makes the lead 4. Blue Streak basketball in the half court. Here's Pedraza, left wing. Back to the top of the key. They swing it around to Thiel. She'll try a 3 right wing. This one almost airballed. Fox there to grab the rebound. As she tries to get it away, it's kicked by Wendt. Reagan Wendt in the game off the bench for Archbold. She had a really nice performance at PH off the bench for them. Forward checks out. Meyer comes back in for Archbold as well. So Wendt, Thiel, Meyer, Kern, and Pedraza out there for the Streaks. And immediately thrown into traffic, it's Hastings tied up by Pedraza. The jump ball arrow favors Archbold. Just turned right into Pedraza, who was waiting for that.
Yeah, and she stripped her of the ball. They both went down to the ground with a jump ball possession there, and good hustle by Pedraza to get the turnover.
Field top of the key, swings it right wing to Pedraza. They get it around, reverse it. Now back to the corner. Here's Meyer from the right corner looking down to the baseline to Wendt at the post, and she has it taken away. Miller coming away with it, pushing the tempo into the front court. Nothing there. Olivia will step back. Nobody guards her. She takes the three, airballs it. It goes out of bounds harmlessly. It was a good idea. Just didn't cue that one up quite right.
Yeah, Coach Wadvogler definitely wants Olivia letting it fly.
Now Meyer, right corner, tries to drive baseline. Stepped on the baseline, but a foul called on Olivia Miller as she bumped her out. That's Miller's first, team's first of the quarter. 6 minutes, 37 left in the first half. Pedraza inbounds to Wendt. One-handed grab underneath. She could have gone up, but tries to pass it through the field, and it's almost out of bounds. Brewster save it. They swing it back to Thiel, left wing. Cross-court pass. Pedraza had to go upstairs, climb the ladder to get that one and pull it in, but she does. Now down to the corner to Meyer, back out top. Kern takes a few dribbles. Trying to loosen up the zone here. PH moving well within this framework. Pedraza, she'll try a three, in and out, rebound Wendt. Shot back up and a foul called on Fox. That's Noel's second of the period already against Pettisville.
Nice offensive rebound by Reagan there. Went up strong.
Oh, they gave that to Miller instead of Fox. I had the wrong guilty party. Fox was in there too, but Miller reached in. So that's 2 on Miller. Reagan's first free throw short of the iron. Barely caught it.
Streak's a little chilly from the foul line to start the game.
I'd say.
0 for 5 to start out.
Second one on its way, and that one in and out. 0 for 6. Rebound grab this time by Fox. Gives it away to Miller. Pushes it up, finds Strauss, middle of the floor. She'll take it down the lane. No one stops her. Able to give it up to Bennett, but on the pass, it's knocked away. Grace Meyer there to cause some problems for the Birds.
Yes, Strauss made a nice move in there. She should have shot the ball. She was like 8 feet away, and she tried to make a pass 3 feet away. So I'd like to see her just shoot the ball.
Ball into Miller on the inbounds. The jump ball arrow favored the Birds. And as Miller takes a dribble, goes to the hoop, she gets fouled. They get Reagan Wendt for her first against the Streaks in the period. Miley Garricky was a little nervous. She just picked up foul number 3 according to PA announcer, and then he corrected it. She's on the bench. How did I foul? Kelsey Bennett will sub out. Back onto the floor, Grace Remington. Free throw made from Miller. Makes it a 12-9 Blue Streak lead. Shot up from Meyer, no good. Long rebound out to Pedraza. Keeps it alive for Archbold. Pass cross court, taken away by Miller. Spin move at center court, and she goes into the backcourt. There's a discussion. Did the ball cross? Her feet both crossed, but did the ball ever cross the midcourt line?
I did not see it. I was writing something on my book, and I was just listening to your call.
They were slow on the call. Both officials very patient there to make sure they didn't blow it when it didn't need to be. And they confer and agree that it was in back and over and back.
Garricky back in for the Streaks.
Good call. 5.5 to play, second period. Garricky, Wendt, Kern, Pedraza, and Meyer out there for Archbold. Hastings, Grace Remington, Strauss, Miller, and Fox out there for Pettisville. And on the shot, the rebound.
No, they did get Miley on a push.
You got Miley on that. So that's 3 on Miley. She's getting the back a little bit of the boxing out Blackbird. So Pettisville ball. Blue Streaks failed to get a basket on that possession. Been a little while since they've scored here. Looking down to the post, it's Miller with an errant pass intended for Fox, taken away by the Streaks. That was an impossible look. Trying to throw through two defenders.
Yes, he needed to throw it the other way.
And now Kern finds a seam and takes it to the rack and finishes. Claire Kern with 4, and that's 14-9, just when the Streaks really needed a basket. 4:46 to play first half. Here's a strong take to the rack. Miller finishes and 1. Way to counter the aggression of Kern that time.
Maddie Bowers on the foul.
Bowers is first, third against the Blue Streaks.
This is Olivia's 9th foul shot here in the first quarter and a half. And, I can see why she has 44 foul shots coming into this game. She's very aggressive. She's going to get fouled, and she made that one.
She drills it, and it's a 2-point game. Kern on the wing in the front court. Gives back to the top, Pedraza. They reverse it around right side. Bowers back to Pedraza. Puts it on the floor, tries to pass it to Bowers. Almost threw it past her feet. Nice play for Bowers to keep it alive. Pedraza on the wing. Dribble. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line for Alana is good. Nice looking shot.
It's a good shot for a little pull-up jumper.
Now Miller looking ahead, finds Fox. Kick back out. Here's Hastings. Let's fly from 3. No good. Rebound, Grace Meyer. Meyer quickly pushing the tempo. Here comes Kern down the lane. Pass Miller for the shot. What a play. Fake the pass to the wing.
How nice was that?
Finish the layup. Beautiful. 18-12 Archbold. And a foul called on the Streaks on the pressure. They get Reagan Went for number 2. That's the 4th on Archbold in the quarter, so bonus now for the Birds. Just under 4 to play first half. Strauss in the front court, splits defenders at the point, but dribbles right into Meyer, who takes it away, pushes it out in front. Reagan Went by herself, throws it off her ankle. Has to save it back to Meyer. Blue Streaks keep it alive. Now Bowers dribbles free throw line, kicks back out to Meyer, and a foul called on the Birds. Bowers got grabbed on that drive.
Grace Remington.
Remington's first and the third against Pettisville. That foul. Oh, no, they bring Bennett back in for Hastings. Grace Hastings sits down. Kelsey Bennett returns. The end of the quarter, Kern spots for 3 on the inbounds. Airballs it long, grabbed by Olivia Miller. Gets it away to Strauss. She'll bring it up the left side. Now pauses, gives back to Miller. At the top, Miller looking again for more. Down the lane, shot up from the right side of the key. No good. Rebound by Meyer. Grace pushes out in front. Finds Went. She'll take it down the lane. Kicks back out to Kern, and a foul called on the push behind. Went draws another one. That's the 4th, so now both teams in the bonus. Second on Grace Remington. Addie Kinsman returns to the floor. Grace Meyer checks out. 18-12 Archbold. 3:17 to play first half. The inbounds pass, not able to handle it as Went and tied up. Miller there to force the jump ball. The arrow favors Archbold. Birds had it down to 2, 14-12, before a couple of quick buckets going the other way. Maddie Bowers gets the inbound, swings it to the left wing. Pedraza. She'll dribble back to the top, give to Kern right wing. Now back to Pedraza, center circle, gives it to left wing Bowers. Into the corner. Kinsman looking for the cutter, not there. They kick it back out top. Here's Kern. Very patient. Blue Streaks trying to just soften up the zone. Back and forth they go. Right to left. Now back to the left side. Here's the drive from the wing. Bowers kick out Pedraza to Kinsman corner. Pump fake. Dribble drive. Baseline. Nice finds Went. Dumps it under for the basket. Nice play. Kinsman drew defenders and was able to find the open player for the finish. That's 6 unanswered for Archbold. It's a 20-12 lead. 2:38 left first half. And a Pettisville timeout. They're going to take a 30 here at the Thunderdome. 20-12 Blue Streaks. We'll be back.
Dr. Christopher Meyer, Dr. Shalandra Misra, and the staff at FCHC Pediatrics in Wasion offer a wide range of services for infants through age 18, including immunizations and physicals, and specialized areas too, like allergies, asthma, and developmental issues. For an appointment, call 335-3333. FCHC Pediatrics is located in the North Medical Office Building on the Fulton County Health Center campus in Wasion.
So it was down to 2 partway through this period. The Birds had trimmed it to 14-12 on some nice aggressive play from Olivia Miller getting down the lane and getting some free throws. But Archbold has a 6-0 run going to open the lead back up to 20-12 here at Archbold.
This is WMTR FM HD1 Archbold Wasion.
Let's go out of the timeout. Miller, left point. Passes to Bennett on the wing. Now back to Miller. She'll dribble back to the top. Strauss, 3, left wing, too strong, no good. Battle for the rebound, and Addie Kinsman saves it into the hands of Bennett. Kelsey's shot, in and out, no good. And again, a scrum for the rebound. Grace Remington in there with Maddie Bowers. It's a possession arrow favoring the Blackbirds. McKenna Thiel comes in. Maddie Bowers will sit down. Gave some valuable minutes for Archbold there. And now the inbounds. Again, Hastings tries a 3 and knocks it down. Hastings corner 3 makes it 20-15.
The bucket the Birds needed big time.
And if they can get a stop here before the half and another bucket, that would be fantastic for Juan Vogel's program. 20-15. Archbold has led other than the very first point. Pedraza with it, right point, finds Wendt in the middle of the zone, takes it strong to the basket. Zone not moving well once it goes to the middle. And Archbold comes away with a hoop. Here's Strauss in the backcourt. She dribbles between defenders, pushes it up to Bennett. Bennett trying to throw it through the zone, taken away by Archbold. And now Pedraza going the other way, crossover, got the student section excited. So 22-15, Archbold up 7. 1:15 left, see if they take some time. Pedraza reverses Kinsman, left wing. And now Pedraza, she'll launch a 3-ball. This one no good. Long rebound goes to Fox, but she can't handle it. She knocks it out of bounds on the baseline. 1 minute even. Pedraza inbounds to Kern. Nobody guarding. She takes the 3. No good. Rebound grabbed by Miller. And she'll take it up the left side. Down through defenders. Looks underneath. Finds Bennett opposite block, but Bennett can't finish. Rebound grabbed by Kern. Looks up front for Wendt, and she throws it past a wide open Reagan Wendt. Wendt kind of turning the wrong way. Got caught up with her feet. So Pettisville basketball after that turnover. Pressure from Archbold. They get it to Bennett, middle of the floor. She's able to get past Kern. Looking opposite block, finds Grace Remington. Kick back out. Here's Strauss. She goes past a ceiling Noelle Fox down there and is able to get a shot off and a foul. It was either Fox or Remington. It might have been Remington that was sealing down there on the block and allowed Strauss to get a shot in the air and get the foul. So free throw up for Strauss is good. Did you catch the foul?
Yeah, that was on. Who that right there? Pedraza.
That's the 5th against Archbold. Didn't matter if it was shooting or non-shooting. It was going to be 2, and she makes both of them. So Strauss cuts the lead to 5. 25 to play, first half. Pedraza right point to Kinsman left point. Now to the corner to Kern. They look for the cutter. They swing it back around again. Back to Kern. Wendt has been fantastic in the middle, getting open. See if she can get another one here. They quickly get it to Kern with 6 to shoot. 4 to shoot now. Kinsman in a hurry. Gives it to Wendt. Free throw line jumper for Reagan. On the way, no good. And it's a 5-point advantage for the Blue Streaks as we head to the intermission here at the Thunderdome. Archbold 22, Pettisville 17 after the first half of play. We'll be right back.
Now, at Terry Hendricks Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, no more stress and worry on where to park or where to go. When you arrive for either repair work or our express lane oil changes, we ask that you please follow the arrows on the parking lot. Pull up to the garage door on the right and give us a honk. A service advisor will come right out to greet you and start the write-up process with a walk-around and your courtesy alignment check. If the right lane is full, we have an overflow lane on the left to pull into. Thank you for all your past and continued business, and remember, at Terry Hendricks, only your vehicle gets more attention than you.
Hi, Mike Richardson, owner of Deepwater Designs. Deepwater Designs is Northwest Ohio's builder of luxury outdoor living products, your complete outdoor living destination, specializing in decks, docks, pergolas, patio covers, and sunrooms. Our composite decks offer a lifetime of maintenance-free care where you live on your deck, you don't work on it. Our docks are truly custom, have slip-resistant composite decking, and can be left in year-round in most cases. Our pergolas and patio covers are second to none, whether you like the classic pergola, off-road pergola, or solid patio cover. Our sunrooms create another room in your home and is available for your family to enjoy year-round, available single-pane, double-pane, high-performance glass. Our products all carry a lifetime limited warranties. We are your A+ BBB and 5-star Google builder. Call Mark Johnson at 419-944-6863 or visit us online at deepwaterdesigns.com or TimoSunroomsToledo.com.
Napoleon Links is currently looking for experienced machine operators and general laborers in our spring department. Napoleon Links is located in Archbold. We have been a family-owned garage door manufacturing company since 1963. Interested candidates, please contact Wendy Stump at 419-445-1010 or visit us at links-nsw.com. We provide our employees with competitive pay and benefit packages available at 30 days. We offer raises at 60 days, 6 months, and 1 year. We have flexible work hours and multiple shifts available. We offer a monthly attendance bonus, anniversary bonus, and quarterly employee luncheons, and an employer match 401k plan, and multiple health insurance packages, including one at no cost. Please call us today at 419-445-1010 or visit us at links-nsw.com.
When you're local and your customers are neighbors and farmers and small businesses, you respect your deep roots in the community and live by them. Farmers and Merchant State Bank, you work hard for your best life. So do we.
Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 407535.
And we welcome you back to Archbold High School. Blue Streaks with a 22-17 halftime lead over the Pettisville Blackbirds in ladies hoop tonight. And that first half of play, it was Archbold. It was actually Pettisville out with a 1-0 lead. That's the only lead that they've had of the game. Archbold responded with a 10-0 run to make it a 10-1 advantage. Blackbirds didn't go away. They battled hard down the end of the first period. Olivia Miller made some free throws and was able to cut the lead to a 12-6 first quarter deficit. As we headed into the second period, a 14-12 advantage at one point. The Birds were able to cut that down on taking care of the basketball, and that's one of the things that you talked about before in the pregame, the importance of them valuing possessions. They were able to get some baskets going to the rack and also cash in on some free throws. Miller was fairly aggressive in the stretch, opening up the second period to get the lead down to 2. Blue Streaks rattled off 6 unanswered to make it 20-12. More free throws from Pettisville has closed it again to 5, 22-17, our halftime score here. And as we talked about a little bit, Doug, at half, the Birds in that zone, that half-court zone, have slowed down Archbold really, really well. They have cut down a lot on the dribble penetration that the Streaks like to have, dribble and dish kind of material. And instead, Archbold's had to spend a lot of time going back and forth around the circle trying to work it in. They've been able to successfully do that a few times, but still, it's effective from the standpoint that it's slowing this game down.
Well, that's what the Birds need to do, and that's why they zone, because it gives them a better chance. And Miller's doing a really good job on the glass. I'm not keeping her rebounds. I should be, but she's got a good bundle of them. The rebounds. Look at the stats. The rebounds. Archbold has 18 for the half. Pettisville has 15. Archbold only has 2 offensive rebounds. Mm-hmm. And actually, I lied. They have 5 offensive rebounds. And the Birds have 12 defensive rebounds. So they're doing a pretty good job on the glass. 6 turnovers for the Blue Streaks, 10 for Pettisville. And they've done a pretty good job against the press. They've had a few, but they're doing a good job getting the ball to the middle for the most part. Archbold's 10 of 28 from the field, and they were 2 of 16 from behind the arc. From the field, 10 of 28, they were 36%, and 18% from three-point land. The Birds were 4-20 for 20% from the field, and 1 for 7 for 14% from the behind the arc. Now, where they've been good, they're 8-11 from the foul line, and that's keeping them in the ball game.
No doubt.
They're 73%. They've only made 4 field goals, but 8 foul shots of keeping them in the game, as opposed to the Blue Streaks, who have 0 foul shots. They're 0 for 6 in the first half. So there's the reason why the Birds are within striking distance, and they're hanging tough on the boards, and they're keeping the turnovers down. They just can't throw it in the ocean. They've had a lot of good shots.
Right, I agree. And you say throw it in the ocean from 5 feet. I mean, they've had some nice looks close. Point-blank range just won't drop for them. This would be a tie game otherwise, certainly. What do you expect to see adjustment-wise then from the Blue Streaks in the second half here to try to get their offense going? Well,
I think I mentioned off the air a couple of times the first half where they moved the zone. They went back and forth side to side, passing a couple times, and that opened up the middle after they went back and forth twice. And then on 2 possessions, I can remember, they got a layup. Reagan Went got one, and I think Miley got one early on in the first quarter. But, those are situations. They just got to get the ball swung quicker. They got to get the zone moving.
Yeah.
All right, the dribble is not going to do any good. Swing, and swing back the other way. And then you look inside, and I think they'll find some things opening up, and they could even get some good looks from the threes. Charlie Ford got a couple of 3 looks from they kicked it back out from the middle, and she knocked a couple down there in the first quarter that kind of gave the Streaks a little cushion.
Yeah, one of the things I'd also mention is maybe they need to not settle for contested threes. I think they've gotten a little bit impatient a couple times and taken a couple threes that maybe were not in their best interest with defenders right on them that you could get at any point in the possession. That's not working the basketball particularly well. How about Addie Kinsman? We talked about her at PH coming in and maybe not scoring a lot, but being just an aggressor, getting down the lane and making some things happen, kind of tearing it up. She did that here with a baseline drive and a dish. She's really that kind of spark sometimes off the bench.
That's what Addie brings to the table. And she knows her role. I mean, she's a spark plug defensively. And offensively, she maybe not going to score a lot of points for you, but she'll get points for you.
Mm-hmm. Yep, she contributes. All right, we're here at the Thunderdome, 22-17. The Blue Streaks with the lead on the Blackbirds at halftime. We're going to take a couple minutes, and we'll be right back with the start of the third period here at Archbold High School.
Are you a veteran or a dependent of a veteran? Do you know the benefits that are available to you, such as VA health care, financial assistance, transportation to VA appointments, and other benefits? These questions and more can be answered by contacting the Fulton County Veterans Service Office at 419-337-9266 or by visiting us at the Detweiler Building in Wauseon or on the web at FultonCountyOH.com. Our services are always free. Remember, the only veteran we can't assist is the one that doesn't contact us.
Attention NWAL fans, this is Tanner Wise with Andrews O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency. Are you looking for reliable insurance coverage? Look no further than Andrews O'Neill & Lowe. We're proud to support the NWAL and all the local heroes that make our town great. As your trusted local agency, we partner with Auto Owners Insurance to provide top-notch coverage for all your auto, home, and life insurance needs. Join the winning team with Andrews O'Neill & Lowe and Auto Owners Insurance, protecting what matters most and cheering for you every step of the way. Call us today or visit online at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
Hi again, Chris from RSM Services, Wauseon. Want to save $50? Now is the time to get your heating system tuned up for the winter. We are offering $50 off our 27-point precision heating tune-up. That's right, save $50 on our 27-point precision tune-up. With winter around the corner, now is the time to call 419-330-4422 or go online and schedule at getrsm.com.
We get set for the third period of play at Archbold High School, 22-17. Blue Streaks lead the Blackbirds. The Blackbirds We'll be headed toward the open student section end of the gym for the second half. Blue Streaks will have the basketball to start it, and they'll head toward the wall.
The south end.
South end.
Left or right on your radio dial.
I've always wondered about that. People say left to right, but it depends on what direction you're driving.
Well, if you're on your radio dial, you look from your left to your right. You know they're going to the right end.
Good enough.
Here we go.
Here we go. Archbold basketball. They inbounds, get it to Kern, back to the top to Thiel. Scintillating radio. And a pass into the corner. Again, the zone from the Blackbirds, and they find Kern cutting down the middle, but she can't handle the upstairs pass. It's taken away by Miller. She got hands on it, but couldn't come down with it. Bennett looking for Strauss on the baseline. In the front court, Strauss kicks out to Bennett in the corner. Puts it on the floor, dribbles, dishes to Becca. Gets past defenders, goes by Kern to the rack for two. Lead down to three. Now Pedraza.
Nice drive by Strauss.
And Pedraza pushing, trying to find something there in transition. There's nothing there for him, so they pull it back out. Birds back quickly on defense. Thiel into the corner. Here's forward. Drilled one from there earlier. Now they get it around to Kern, left wing. Crosses it to Thiel, right wing. She'll dribble a few times. Dishes into the corner. Here's Charlie forward, eyeing another three. Ball off the mark, but rebounded by Pedraza. Her jumper from the free throw line is good. Alana's had a few from that range. 24-19. Strauss in the backcourt, gives it away to Bennett, right side. Looking to get past Pedraza. Nothing there for her. She'll pick it up, dump it underneath. Miller through defenders, through traffic. Shot up, no good. Rebound kept alive, Grace Remington. And now Miller again spins through the lane, has it stripped. Forward going the other way. A three on nobody. Forward's going to finish with the left. Make it a 26-19 lead for Archbold. Now quick pressure. Here's the trap. Bennett able to get it away. Finds Strauss and then Miller to foul on Kern. Madison Remington, Becca Strauss, Kelsey Bennett, Olivia Miller, and Noelle Fox start the second half for the Birds as they did the first. Miller looks underneath, finds Fox, kick out to Bennett, pump fake, gets open for three, air balls long. It was on line, but too much behind that one. Goes out of bounds, Archbold basketball.
Nice kick out for the three there from the inside out.
Yeah.
Good look.
Pedraza gives to Thiel, right wing. Pump fake. Puts it on the floor. Drives past defenders. Can't finish. And yet contests. Keeps her own rebound alive. Whips this one back out to Kern. She goes down the lane through defenders. Loses it out of bounds on the shot. There was contact, but no call. Defenders stationary, evidently. Strauss gets it to Miller in the front. She's immediately trapped by Thiel and Wint, who's back in immediately. Finds Strauss cutting down the lane. Strauss gets the floater to go. They are a nice tandem, Miller and Strauss. Here's the cross-court pass to Kern, left wing, back to the top, Pedraza. Birds moving that zone quickly. Thiel tries to penetrate, takes it to the rack, can't finish. Went with the rebound, keeps it alive offensively. Pedraza again pulls up jumper from the free throw line. This time no good. Forward with the rebound, blocked on the shot, came down with it, and a travel called on Charlie Forward. She, in my estimation, didn't take the ball down with her. It landed on her after it came down, after she was already seated. But, however, 26-21. Archbold rebound with the lead, and here's a steal. Kern gets it away to Wint. Underneath, contested by Miller, and the shot no good. Rebound grabbed by Bennett. Bennett pushes it up in front, finds Remington. Madison's shot with the left hand is up and good. Lead down to three again, 26-23. Blackbirds just hanging around. And now the pass from Kern to the post Went is taken away. Tried to go through the zone. Bennett ahead to Strauss. Strauss underneath. Has to throw up kind of an underneath. She got too far under. No good. And on the rebound, Remington tied up by Thiel. Arrow favors the Birds. It's a good look for Bennett to find Strauss. Becca just not in a good spot to put up a shot.
Yeah, I think she didn't realize how deep she was. She was about under the basket.
And the cutter, it's Miller on the inbounds from Bennett. She's fouled on her cut to the rack. Olivia Miller goes to a familiar place, the free throw line.
Charlie Forward with the third foul.
Second against the Streaks in the period. First one up. Off iron left, no good. 4:17 remaining third period. Second free throw on its way, it's good. And the lead back to 2 again. 26-24, Archbold in front. Birds battling. Now forward in the corner, left side. Back out top, Kern. She'll dribble a few times. Her pass deflected up top. Into the hands of Fox. Can't handle it. Went comes away. Flips it out to forward. Her three up. Short off iron. No good. Battle again for the rebound. Field takes it out of bounds. It's going to be Blackbird basketball. And that's going to cause Brian Ziegler to talk things over with his team. He wants a 30-second timeout here with 3:54 left third. Blue Streaks up 26-24 on the Birds.
This holiday season, rev up the excitement with the best gifts for your power sports enthusiasts at Souls Motorsports and Stryker. Souls has everything from brand new SSR pit bikes, Laser 6 mopeds, and Benelli motorcycles to stylish helmets, gloves, accessories, and more. Perfect for every thrill seeker on your list. Looking for stocking stuffers? Souls gift certificates make the perfect gift for anyone who dreams of the open road. Or grab a deal on our used motorcycles and side-by-sides. Gift wrapped in savings just for you. Make this a holiday they'll never forget and give the gift of adventure this Christmas at Souls Motorsports in sunny downtown Stryker.
So the Birds are battling the Streaks here, Doug. 26-24. They've been down. They're back to within 2.
Well, they're 50% from the field this quarter.
And they've got the basketball. Strauss's pass into the front court, knocked into the back, but she's able to come away with it. Now Went rips it out of Strauss's hands. Reagan, tenacious D there, gives this one away to Kern. I think she double dribbled, but they didn't call it. And the block at the rim, Kern went against Miller, and Miller got upstairs to knock it away.
Yeah, she got away with the double dribble.
It all came out in the wash.
Ball doesn't lie.
Hastings now swings it to Strauss, right corner, and she traveled on the pump fake. Nice juke. A little too nice. Archbold with the possession again. That's a costly error if you look back later on in this one. Opportunity to tie or take the lead there. And now Pedraza tries to pass through the zone. It's knocked out, but Kern comes up with the ball and knocks down the tray. Lead back to 5. Hastings in the backcourt gives to Strauss. Back to the middle, looking for Miller. Tied up and a foul called. I think Pedraza perhaps the guilty party.
Yep.
2 on Alana, 3 on Archbold in the period. Grace Meyer comes in. Charlie Forward sits down for Archbold. Also subbing in, Pedraza now, late substitution. Alana's going to sit down, and Addie Kinsman comes back out for Archbold. Strauss will walk this one across. No pressure from Archbold on the inbounds. Gives to Miller. Now back to Strauss. Right point 3 for Becca on the way. No good. Rebound grab by Kern. 2:45 to play. Kern down the lane. Pass Strauss. Shot up. No good. Rebound grab by Miller. And Miller with a head fake. Spins past Went. One-handed left dribble. Dumps it underneath for Remington. And one for Madison Remington. Beautiful drive and dish from Miller.
Yeah, all with the left hand. Very nice. Nice bounce pass to teammate Madison Remington. Nice left-hand shot in contact.
Grace Meyer, the fouling party.
Yep.
And that's 4 on Archbold. None called on the Birds so far this period. Free throw for Madison. Short off iron. Grabbed by Addie Kinsman. 3-point lead for Archbold, 29-26. Kern now baseline out in front. Goes past defenders, and she gets a foul. I think she drew it on Noelle Fox, who was straight up. Somehow it's a foul. Nice move that time for Kern. Quick decision making. So that's 2 fouls on Noelle. First against the Birds. Kern's free throw up. Good.
Hey, the Blue Streaks on the board on the foul line. 1 for 7.
Kern 10 of the 30 up there for Archbold. Second one flies. Too strong off iron. It was just a glimmer of hope, Doug.
Yep.
Ball knocked out of bounds, but it was last touched by Madison Remington, so it'll stay with Archbold. 2 minutes, 23 seconds left, third period. 30-26, Streaks. Kinsman takes it out, almost got the 5 count, able to get it into Thiel. They swing it across right side, Meyer. Now back to Kern at the top. 4 blue streaks around the perimeter. Went down in the paint, and they try to throw through defenders. Knocked away by Went, but Meyer comes up with it. And now Thiel, a few dribbles, gives back out top. Kern drives, kicks to the corner. Meyer, baseline, opposite to Thiel, out top. Kinsman thought about a 3. Dribbles, drives, shot up, floater, no good. And a contested rebound. Miller comes away with this one. Now she dribbles through defenders. Might have gotten away with a double dribble herself. Down the lane, dumps it underneath. Fox can't handle the pass, goes behind her out of bounds. Birds were in business there. Substitution.
Boy, I wish I was keeping Miller's rebounds because she's got a bunch of them.
Good grief, you're right. Hastings sits down, Bennett back in. Now here's a pass to the corner. Grace Meyer left wide open for 3, and she makes him pay. 33-26, Blue Streaks. Miller gives to Strauss. They bring it up the left side. Madison in the front court trying to find Fox, and Kinsman gets back on D and takes this one away. And now the Streaks are doing what they do, turning the team over.
Great hustle on the backside by Addie. Get that steal.
Addie gives this one to the wing, now to the corner. Here's Grace Meyer. This time pump fake, drives past Miller. Finds an open Kern on the opposite block. Shot up no good. Rebound grab by Went. Kept alive for Archbold. Back out to Meyer. Shot up no good. And a contested rebound. Jump ball arrow will favor the Blue Streaks. It'll stay with White.
Archbold's doing a really good job on the offensive glass this quarter. That's 5 offensive rebounds. They're getting a few extra attempts.
Grace Remington back in, replacing Noelle Fox for Pettisville. 33-26, Archbold lead. Back out to 7. It was down to 2. And now with under a minute to play third period, Streaks are going to spread the floor. This score was 26-24. And Archbold has had a nice stretch here of turning over the Birds and finishing. Doesn't hurt when Grace Meyer's left open and cans it.
Yeah, that's big 3.
So a 25 left third period. The Birds sit back in the zone. Now a couple of them come forward toward Kinsman. Make her pick up the dribble at least. She gets it away to Thiel. Bennett now on Thiel. Gets it into the corner. Here's Meyer, right side, back to the wing. Kern. They swing it back out top. Thiel rather, with 7. She finds Meyer in the corner. Baseline, 5 to shoot, 3. Meyer tries to throw it off a defender and doesn't, and it goes out of bounds with 1.8. Pettisville basketball. So they melted the clock, but what a disappointing finish of that quarter for Archbold when they could have extended this lead or at least gotten a shot at it. So 33-26, Blue Streaks in front of the Blackbirds after 3 here at Archbold High School. We'll be back.
Break, sprain, strain, or tear. Henry County Hospital Orthopedics offers same-day treatment for all your orthopedic and sports injury care. No appointment necessary. No shuffling from waiting room to waiting room. Their same-day clinic offers diagnosis and treatment of injuries, all in one visit, so you can get back to living life faster. Henry County Hospital Orthopedic Clinic is open for walk-in patients Mondays 1 till 5 and Tuesdays and Thursdays 8 till noon. Call 419-591-3853 for more information or visit henrycountyhospital.org.
So the Blackbirds not going away in this game, Krause, and we didn't expect that they would, but they have really, honestly, battled well here. In that third quarter, they were able to trim the Blue Streak lead down to 2 and had a possession. They could have actually tied or gone ahead. It was 26-24, about 4 minutes left. But in the final 4 minutes of that quarter, Archbold started to play the way that they often do. They were able to get a little bit tougher on defense, come away with some steals going the other way, and finishing in the offensive end, and they've got themselves back in front by 7, 33-26. What did you see in that period out of both these teams?
Well, again, what I thought Pettisville did a nice job. They only had 8 attempts, but they had 4 for 8 from the field. And the Blue Streaks had 4 field goals too, but they had 16 attempts. Like I said, a bunch of offensive rebounds gave them some extra attempts. The big thing for the Streaks, they hit 2 threes, so 2 for 4 from behind the arc. The Birds were 0 for 2, and that kind of stretched the lead out a little bit.
Yeah, that is kind of the difference. So Birds open up the fourth stanza with the basketball. 4 timeouts for Archbold, 3 left for Pettisville. Bennett gets it on the wing, dribbles, kicks out to the right wing. And Olivia Miller, one-handed pass to the free throw line. Strauss turns around, puts one up from 10. No good. Rebound grab by Archbold. Garricky back on the floor. She's spent a lot of time on the bench with 3 fouls tonight. Here comes Kern down the lane. Shot up no good. Can't finish. Claire's had a lot of looks like that. Just can't get him to drop in. And Garricky on the rebound is tied up. And the arrow favors Archbold. Bennett, Madison Remington, Grace Remington, Becca Strauss, and Olivia Miller out there for the Birds. For the Streaks, it's Alana Pedraza, McKenna Thiel. Almost gave her sister's name there for a moment. Claire Kern, Charlie Forward, and Miley Garricky for Archbold. And zone defense from the Birds forced the Streaks out to the perimeter. They move it around. Now Kern thought about a 3, gets it back to the top instead. Unselfish ball, finds Pedraza. Her 3, top of the key, in and out. Garricky on the rebound, putback is fouled. Nice pass, extra pass there from Kern. She could have taken a 3, but Alana had a much better look. That foul is on Grace Remington. That's the 3rd on Grace. First of the period on the Birds. Miley Garricky's free throw, just like everybody else's for the Streaks tonight. No good. Second one up. That's more like it. Nothing but string for Miley, and it makes it a 34-26 lead. And the pass from Strauss goes wide of Bennett out of bounds. It'll be a turnover again.
Yeah, the Streaks came in shooting 60% from the foul line, and right now they're not even very close to that right now. But we have a timeout on the floor, a full timeout by the Birds.
And a 34-26 lead for Archbold. 7:03 left. Full timeout here at Archbold.
Many of you know us only as the scaffolding manufacturer. Halot Bill Jackson Archbold is also one of the world's leading producers and suppliers of people and material lifting equipment. We design and market a wide range of aerial work platforms built mostly for equipment rental companies and the manufacturing sector. We are expanding our expertise by hiring more team members to join our paint line, assembly, welding, warehouse, and shipping departments. If you have any experience in any of the above areas, come check us out. In addition to starting pay of $15.50 to $18.50 per hour, depending on the position, and insurance benefits starting on the first day, we also offer a $1,000 retention and referral bonus, pay time off, and have a quality and productivity incentive plan too. Please apply in person at 125 Taylor Parkway in Archbold, or give us a call at 567-444-4112. Come join our team. Together we work better. Let's dare together.
Blue Streaks and Blackbirds, Lady Hoop, 34-26. Archbold in front of Pettisville. The lead was down in the third quarter to 2, 26-24, but it's out to 8 now on a Miley Garricky free throw to start this fourth. Streaks have rebounded well against this zone here lately at the offensive end for sure. Keeping possessions alive. The inbounds to forward, dribbles, kicks to the corner. McKenna Thiel's 3 on the way, no good. Garricky there on cue. Another offensive rebound, another possession for Archbold. Pedraza dribbles around the top, gives to Kern. Swings back to Thiel. Now back to Kern. In the corner. Passes, bounce pass through the zone to Garricky. Garricky through defenders, finishes at the rack. 2 more for Miley. It's a 10-point lead for Archbold, their largest. And now Miller going the other way. Shot up in transition, no good. Rebound by forward. Nice look, just didn't roll in for Olivia. Back to Pedraza. Hands to Thiel. 2 things that'll just take you right out of a game. Turning the ball over, especially the unforced dribble, drive and a pass. Pedraza to Garricky for 2 more. You called it, buddy. That was a thing of beauty. Garricky with the and 1 opportunity. That foul on Noelle Fox, her 3rd. That's the 2nd on Pettisville in the period. The lead now out to 12. Garricky with a chance here to make it 13. And she does. And you cannot turn the ball over. The unforced turnovers and then allowing offensive rebounds that lead to points. Those are things that will kill you in a hurry. Strauss with it in the backcourt, gives back to Miller. Here comes some pressure on the clock. They push it over to Madison. Gives it up into the middle. Here comes Bennett down the lane. Shot up for Bennett. And they're going to call it travel. Took one too many trying to get open.
Well, she had Strauss for a wide open three behind her. She elected to try to go a little pivot, but she lost her pivot feet and traveled.
Another turnover for the Birds. They trail by 13 now. And they're going to get McKenna Thiel as she took off a little early for a travel. Grace Hastings checks in. Kelsey Bennett sits. 5:44 remaining. Streaks have opened up a 13-point advantage. Strauss into the front court. Throws a dangerous pass back to Miller. Miller fouled by Pedraza. Miller did a nice job closing for that pass that it wasn't intercepted. Very textbook. Blackbird basketball, front court. Left point, Miller operates, works against Kern and Pedraza. Now dribbles back to the left wing. Off the screen from Madison Remington. Back to Strauss. Strauss, one dribble, pull-up jumper for Strauss, no good. Rebound snagged by Thiel. And as she takes it up the sideline, she loses it out of bounds. Back to the Birds.
Birds in a bucket.
And Miller somehow awkwardly just fell to the floor with the basketball. It's called a travel, but she didn't. It looked like almost for a minute she rolled an ankle maybe. Yeah, she's limping a little bit. I think she planted and rolled an ankle and went down. She doesn't look like she's in pain.
No, she seems to be okay, but it was awkward.
It was. Another turnover for the Birds instead of a basket. And Thiel in the front court gives this one back to the middle to Pedraza. She'll hand it off to Kern and back to Thiel. A little weave there from Archbold. Now Kern goes to the corner, gets it back from Thiel. Dribbles, baseline jumper, pull up, no good. Rolls just off. Forward the rebound, no good. And Fox pulls it down, but she's fouled from behind, they say. That foul is on McKenna Thiel. It's her second against Archbold in the quarter. Grace Remington checks in, replacing Madison Remington. 4:51, Blackbird basketball. Here's some full court pressure from Archbold. Miller trouble getting it in, throws to Strauss. Strauss unable to handle it. Pedraza had a hand on it. It goes off White.
Yeah, dead ball situation now. The Streaks are face guarding the two guards up, and they're having a very tough time getting it in.
Thiel on the ball, and she's long and tall. Makes it really tough. And now on the inbounds attempt, they're going to get somebody from Archbold for a hold. Did they get
Miley?
Garricky, that's number 4 on Miley. With 4:49 left, it's a 13-point Archbold lead. Streaks pull the pressure off now. Grace Hastings inbounds to Miller. She brings it up, gives to Remington. Cross-court pass to Hastings. Right wing, nobody guarding. Gives it to the corner. Strauss, corner three for Becca is on the way, no good. And on the rebound, they're going to call Remington for a push. Kern had position. Remington's fourth. Third on the Birds. Kern inbounds. Pedraza gets it right back. Claire will bring it across. Goes left side. Into the corner. Thiel. Looking down low. Nothing there. Thiel gives it back out top to Kern. She swings it around Pedraza. Streaks going east and west. Pedraza, Thiel, and Kern moving it back and forth. And now Kern has it stripped out of her hands by Miller. And there's the grab right away after. Trying to grip it back. So Kern with her second, fourth against Archbold. Bonus now for the Birds with over half the quarter left. Noelle Fox checks out. Madison Remington back in. So Grace and Madison Remington, Becca Strauss, Miller, and Hastings out there for the Birds. Miller dancing along the line again, gives this one to Hastings in the front court. She's trapped down here. Kern, and Pedraza has to throw this one back to Miller. Thiel guarding. Now down to Hastings in the left. Cross-court pass. Garricky read it entirely. She's going to push it up the floor. Goes against Strauss. Can't finish the layup. Rebound tap back out. Pedraza. Now Kern. 3. Top of the key. Air ball short. And it goes out of bounds. Unable to save it is McKenna Thiel. .13 lead for Archbold. Blackbirds have been on 26 for a very long time.
Well, they started the quarter with 26, and they ended, I don't know what the time was in the third quarter when the last scored. Strauss had a bucket.
It's a couple of minutes of the end of the third that they had 26. Addie Kinsman checks in. Miley Garricky will sub out with the 4 fouls. Offense and defense here now. Bennett brings it up the left side through defenders, loses it into the hands of Kinsman. Addie will come away with it, passes through the key, finds Kern for the left-handed lay-in. 15-point lead now.
Is Addie Kinsman making a play and getting an assist.
And now Strauss's pass to Miller, taken away by Kern. Forward comes up with the loose basketball. Charlie brings it into the front court herself, gives this one back out to Kinsman. Streaks will set up. A 15-point lead, 3:11 left. And now forward left all alone. Thiel finds her but can't finish. Forward with every rebound on her miss and puts it back up and in. Charlie putting together a nice night. She's got 10 now. And the Birds take another timeout. 3:02 left in the game. 43-26, full timeout Birds. We'll be back.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for, like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial, a bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect, a picture of the family farm etched on the stone, or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Hey, Northwest Ohio, Dave Ramsey here. For more than 5 years, you've heard me recommend Brad Rupp of the Lauber Insurance Group as one of my home and auto insurance ELPs. Brad is an independent agent, which means he can talk to dozens of providers to get you the best coverage at the best rate. Folks, if you haven't contacted Brad yet, you could be missing out on some big savings. Give him a call today at 419-445-8406. That's 419-445-8406.
And we're back here at Archbold High School. 43-26, Blue Streaks up on the Blackbirds. Lady Hoop action tonight. 3:02 left in this one. And the Birds out of a timeout. They've not mustered very many shots here in this quarter.
No, they've had 4 attempts. Blue Streaks have 11.
And some of those 11 have been on second chance opportunities. And as Becca Strauss brings it up the sideline, she's minimally bumped by Kern. Kinsman. And Kinsman
time for foul
draws
shots.
Her first foul, but that, yeah, you're right. That's already, it's been the bonus here for a couple of minutes already.
Well, Becca Strauss has played a real solid game for the Birds. She was injured early. I'm not sure what the injury was, but this is only her 4th game out of the 8. She only played this 4 of the 8. So she certainly brings a nice presence to the squad.
Oh, for sure. First free throw doink. Second one also off iron, no good. Rebound tracked down by Garricky. Gives it right back to Remington. Grace gets this one out to Hastings. She'll try a right wing 3. They need it. And this one no good. Forward comes away with the rebound for the Streaks. And now pushing it into the front court. Here's Garricky. Pass from Kern. Can't finish it. Rebound grabbed by Miller. Another Olivia Miller rebound.
Yep, I wish I sure had her rebounds.
And Bennett sets up eyes a 3. She can't get hers to drop. Short. Lead remains 43-26. More importantly, Pettisville's score remains 26. It's been that for quite a while. And now down the lane, forward. Loses the ball. Becca Strauss going the other way. Hard move into Thiel, and she's called for the charge. Offensive foul. Thiel was there for an eternity.
Yeah, Strauss, could have been nice if I'd like to see him just pull up another 2 feet back him instead of going into Thiel. Been a nice little jumper for her.
Yeah, Thiel wasn't coming up to play D. She was setting for the charge intentionally. So if she could have held up and, like you said, pulled the jumper, it would have benefited her. McKenna sits down for Archbold. Grace Meyer checks back in, and now on the defense, they're going to call a moving screen on the streaks. They got Grace Meyer for number 2, and that's going to put Becca Strauss at the charity stripe again. See if she does better this time than the last trip. 0 for 2 the last time.
I'm not sure why she's shooting this.
I don't either.
Not an offensive.
Unless it was the dead ball. I guess the dead ball does result in free throws. It was on the inbounds before the pass came in, so.
Maybe so.
First free throw, no good. And the second went up, and that one finally goes for Strauss. Gets her team off 26. They've got 27.
Yep.
Little weave for the Streaks in the front court. Forward, back out top, Kern. Strauss comes out to guard. Gets it to Meyer on the wing. Meyer with 2 defenders. Trapped. Gets it away to Garricky. Left point. Cross-court pass. Finds forward all by herself. She squares and knocks down another 3 ball. Charlie has been deadly from there tonight.
That's 3 for Charlie.
Now the pass ahead. Looking for Hastings. Goes out of bounds. Bennett threw that one a little too hard. Minute 39 left. Blue Streaks up 19. This was very much a game through 3. Now Meyer will get it from the inbounds. Kern gets it to forward. Forward takes a quick 3 ball. Minute and a half left. I'm not sure that one was necessarily a great choice. Rebound grabbed by the Birds, and now they're going to be shooting free throws.
Never up, never in, Ryan.
Would you have said that if you were coaching right now?
No,
probably, quick 3?
You probably heard a buzzer.
I think you'd had a different coaching perspective.
That's Miley's 5th foul.
Oh, Miley whistled. She fouls out. The DQ. She'll take it. Up 19. Becca Strauss goes back to the line. First one good.
I did keep Miley's rebounds. I had it for 9. She had 6 this quarter.
That's amazing considering how much time she spent on the bench with those fouls tonight. Free throw up, doing short for Strauss. Ball battled forward, contested, last touched. Black, white basketball. Kern takes it out of bounds for Archbold. Pressure from the Birds. Gets it into Pedraza. She'll dribble it up the right side. She's trapped over here. Has to cross it over to Kinsman. Addy will bring it across the timeline. Picked up by Hastings. Now gets to Kern. 1:19 to play. Looking high post for forward. Knocked away from behind by Bennett. And a foul on Charlie forward. So Bennett's going to have a couple of free throws. 4 on forward. It's going to bring Maddie Bowers back in for Archbold. She's set to check in. Also, March is coming back out, or out for the first time. This is for her first action, Macy. And the free throw up and good for Bennett. Aubrey Hurst in as well. So Pedraza and forward and Kern sit down. Second free throw, no good from Bennett. Rebound grab by Remington. Grace kicks back out, looking for Bennett. Knocked away, out of bounds off Hurst. Grace Remington sits down. Madison Remington back in for the Birds. Bennett inbounds to Miller. Crosses it over. Hastings, 3. On the way, no good. Nice box out from all the Streaks. Rebound grabbed by Meyer with a minute to play. Pushes ahead, finds Kinsman. 46-29, Archbold in front. Kinsman back to the middle to Meyer. Reverses it to Hurst. Hurst thought about taking a 3. Gives it up to Meyer, center circle. Now into the corner, Kinsman. She'll dribble a few times. Trying to wrap it around, finds Martz in the post. Macy turns into the middle, and she's wrapped up. And they're going to call a travel. It was going to be, they were both open-handed, so no foul is going to be called for either official. Jump or travel, and the trail official calls travel. Meyer checks out. Onto the floor comes Jade Fry in her place. Miller with it for Pettisville. Gets it left wing. Works against Bowers. Down the lane. Shot up from Miller. No good. Rebound grab by Martz. Gives to Hurst. Aubrio goes center circle. She dribbles across the court. Gives to Kinsman. 20 seconds to shoot. Kinsman now free throw line. Kicks back out. Fry. The drive past Strauss. Cross court. Finds on the baseline. Maddie Bowers for two. 10 seconds to play. 48-29 the Blue Streaks. Strauss brings it up. Gives to Miller. Fry on her. Miller takes a few dribbles. Looks for the shot. Fading at the horn. This one falls short, as do the Blackbirds. Blue Streaks win this one. 48-29 the final score here at the Thunderdome. Archbold over Pettisville.